Welcome back, guys, here on the Wannabe news station. Live right here in Caineville. Look at the view. The mountains. The quietness. You hear a jet flying over, an airplane in the sky. Quiet. A lonely road that people travel on. And the hills, it's got a secret. Of a memorial right here of a little girl that has lost her life due to the fact by crime by her own very mother, Melodee. Sad to see that this little girl has lost her life. She's no longer with us. Occasionally you hear a car go by. I don't know. This was the resting area of her where they found her body. Murdered by her own mother. By somebody that she trusted and loved. And on this lonesome little old road here, you have pictures of her right there on some delineator poles. There's 4 pictures. There's those 2 right there as you get right here. And down over here, there is a picture down there. And there's 2 down there of her. I've traveled this road when this whole ordeal's happened. When the thing was notified about her travels. Had my eyes peeled because I traveled this road about at least once, maybe twice a day in a week sometimes. Sometimes it's a few weeks that I don't come through here. Just glancing the landscape, possibility places that she could have been. Possibility right there that she was left to die. That she was left for dead. Because of her, I don't know if you want to call her mother. Because a mom, a mother, a father, a dad doesn't do stuff like that. I'm a father. And to have something like this happen, very upsetting. Hard to believe a parent could do that to their own child. Goes on a road trip with their mother. No idea what's going on. No idea what her mom's got in plans or what her mother's up to or the garbage. There is a place in hell for that piece of trash. She shouldn't even be given the title of mother because of a beautiful little girl. Didn't get to live very long. Her life was cut short. For what reason, I don't know. Why? Don't know that either. But how could you do that to your own child? I sure hope no one ever forgets this little girl. The secrets these hills have of knowing what had happened and everything is sad. Won't really know a lot because unless you can get these hills to talk, to tell you what went on. But I hope she just did not suffer, laying out here in the cold, in the dark, and the lonesome. Sad that she had to go and be treated like that. Broke my heart about the whole ordeal, hearing about it, and finding out that she traveled right through my state, possibility through my hometown, possibility I even traveled through here and passed her and her mother on their adventure or whatnot. Possibility. I don't know. I see so many vehicles in my day, in my line of work, and I really hope she wasn't right here every time I've gone by. But I'm afraid, possibility she was. And I never noticed it. Because here's the main highway, SR 24. You travel this road to get to Capitol Reef. You can take this road and it takes you down to Hanksville. A lot of traffic goes through here. During the warm summer days, there's still traffic that goes through here during the cold winter days. SR 24. And it took this, how long it took before she was noticed, found. And all she was right here, right off of SR 24. If that is where they found her at. I would imagine that's exactly where they found her at. Not a lot of information's being talked about. It's kind of a gag order. It's a hush-hush right now. But that piece of garbage, I ain't gonna say it as her mother, should have never be allowed to be a mother, a mom, or even be having kids. To takes her own daughter's life, has some kind of a plan up her sleeve on this so-called road trip. And to take and kill her own very own blood and soul, her own very own daughter. And I hope that piece of garbage doesn't get to spend the rest of her life sitting in prison or jail. You took a life, you get your life. You murdered your daughter, there's no reason for you to be alive. It's very heartbreaking about it. Knowing that little girl's not going home to see her friends, her family, and didn't get to make it home for Christmas. She sure is a beautiful thing. Beautiful girl. I only got one daughter. I'd have taken her in as my own. But sad to see that she's gone. So anyways, let's keep her in our thoughts, Let's never let her memory die. You travel through SR-24 here in Caineville. Make sure you stop and pay us a visit and tell her hi. Let her know that you're thinking of her. Let her know that she's not been forgotten. That people did care about her. Stop off and freshen up the flowers. Stop off and drop her off a rose. Let her know people care and we'll miss her. I'll have to make sure I bring her some flowers when I travel back down this way again in a week or two. Maybe it'll be 3 weeks. And drop off a flower. I didn't know her. She doesn't know me. But hey, she knows that somebody cares. She'll know that I care. But I knew her from the crime that had happened, the incident that went on. And I traveled it, listened, I looked, and I was searching in my days of going through here to see if we can find closure and answer or find her alive to bring her back home. But now we have a memorial here for her. Melodee, you won't be forgotten, but you will be missed by a lot and dearly. True crime right here in Caineville, Utah, and in the secrets of the hills here, and we'll never really know the whole ordeal and the whole story of what went on in your life. But, don't you worry, little girl. You won't be forgotten. There's people here that don't even know you, but we don't like the crime, and they obviously care about you. Made a memorial here for you. Made a big heart for you. You were loved. May not be by somebody that you thought loved you, but strangers. Strangers. So here I am signing off now, here in Caineville, Utah, on this lonesome, quiet road. And now, thanks for tuning in on the Wannabe news station. And like they say, if the women don't find you handsome, by golly, they ought to find you handy. Even though we are doing a video about a crime scene of a little girl being murdered. And now you know the rest of the story. Good day.